What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope you guys are well. We're going to be live on MH Blackwell today, too, because we may just go switch to the live stream over there. Because, man, I did some work yesterday, And I was quite happy with the work I did yesterday. So I want to chop it up with y'all about it. I don't see any comments in the comment section. It's like they disappeared or something. So let me just wait till they come back, because they dang sure just disappeared. Oh, there you go. What's going on the mic with Terrence Bailey in the building? What's going on, man? Petty Killmonger. Who is Tank fighting next? We don't know, man, because it's not Rayo. Rayo has a rematch clause with Isaac Cruz, so we know that's not going to be the case. I don't know. Floyd Schofield? Look like Floyd Schofield got a shot, bro. Floyd Schofield doing all that talking. Tell Floyd Schofield to activate his mandatory. All Floyd Schofield needs to do is activate his mandatory. So Devin is KO'd in sparring again. I mean, Gervonta Davis rumors fly around again. This time off the channel, my guy Southpaw TV. I saw your video this morning. Saw the interview with Elijah Pierce and Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. Steve Lopez, what up, man? What it do? What it do, Big Kev? Man, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. I can't complain. I had fun time yesterday, man. Yesterday was the first real academic project that I undertook in several years. And I posted a video to MH Blackwell that I would really love if you guys could go watch and tell me what you think. Rayo gonna beat the brakes off of Pitbull again, but much worse this time. Yeah, I don't think he's got much of a chance against him. Petty Killmonger said, I don't think Kid Austin is ready. I like him, but Tank would make him rethink boxing. Well, one thing that I want to talk about when, Killmonger, Petty Killmonger, people bring that up, is that honestly, man, in certain circumstances, you're never going to be ready for a fighter. David Avanesyan will never be ready to beat Terrence Crawford. Never. It's never going to develop to that point. So, when we hear these conversations about people saying, hey, man, he's not ready. He's not ready. Floyd Schofield Jr. is probably as ready as he is ever going to be. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking to be as ready as you can be. Some people are just better than you, man. And which is, another downside of all y'all hating ass people in boxing. You can have a fighter that is a perfectly good fighter, man. Excellent fighter. Somebody like Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia turns to trash as soon as Gervonta beats him. And then he turns great as soon as Gervonta Davis gets away from him. So you got to take all of those type of descriptions of fighters and people and all of that with a grain of salt. Yeah, pretty much. Steven Lopez said, I know it's off topic, but how did you feel about that Danny fight? Yeah, I mean, I saw it coming, to tell you the truth. I saw it coming to tell you the truth. That was highly predictable. But Erislandy, because he's just too small for Erislandy Lara, and Erislandy Lara is a better fighter, and Erislandy Lara is a bigger puncher and been beating people up. It was only a matter of time before he got knocked out by Erislandy Lara. Erislandy Lara I think just Erislandy Lara is just an all-around better fighter than Danny Garcia from just to begin with. Erislandy Lara is one of the most underrated fighters over the last 15 years or so, I think. Cap if Tank get KO. I don't know what you mean. Cap if Tank get KO. What is that supposed to mean, dang? Amor? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Copper Aborigine said, Martin, we both have over 2, 3, 4 decades of boxing experience and know these boxers. Ryan isn't a trash fighter. I like Ryan as a fighter. I don't like his out of the ring antics. Ryan can fight his ass off. Yeah. Hey, by the way, man, very well written sentence, Copper Aborigines. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Laura did. Yeah, Laura did beat Canelo. So, my take on it is, yeah, that's my take on it. I wouldn't say Laura whooped Canelo, but Laura won the fight. Laura won the fight. What up, Dre's finest? But man, I'm just tripping, man, about this sparring stuff. And Diddy is in jail. There's so many parallels between P. Diddy and Devin Haney. Both jumped on the coattails of more talented people all the way to success. Both of them were massively overrated, but most of them massively overachieved. Massively overachieved. For Devin Haney to be a suburban kid, to go as far as he went in boxing, it's pretty exceptional. Texas Talk, do you think Shakur will be even more defensive after this hand injury? I really can't speak on it. I don't think at any point in time Shakur Stevenson's ever going to let you freely punch him in the face, if that's what you mean. So if you can avoid getting hit in the face, you're going to get out the way of getting hit in the face. I don't think he's somebody that is terribly, terribly aggressive. And that's why he has the style that he has. The reason that he fights like that is because that's his personality. He just got very, very good at that. The reason that Gervonta Davis fights the way Gervonta Davis fights is his personality. Same thing for Terrence Crawford. Same thing for Errol Spence. If you look at the way they fight and the way that they interact with people, there's commonalities there between their approach to life and their approach to boxing. And that shouldn't be surprising to anybody. You know what I mean? Do you think Tank sitting too long without a fight will affect him? Well, he just had a fight. And it didn't affect him. But yeah, it'll affect anybody. Carlos Martinez, salute Fanon, you back on MH in the mornings? No, just today. Just today. Because we're going to talk about the end of Diddy and Devin. The end of Diddy and Devin. Because I have to tell you, man, I'm around the same age as Diddy. And I remember the rise of Diddy. I was never a big hip hop fan, but I always thought to myself, what the hell is he doing? What is his purpose? This dude is the most successful musician with not a lick of talent in the history of mankind is P. Diddy. Really. He is, to me, Sean Combs, musically, is a talentless hack. He has zero talent. Zero musically talent. Take that. Even his dances suck. Even that sucks. Even that is mediocre as hell. No, I didn't say that he is. Nah, Diddy's not younger than me. Diddy's the same age as me. Maybe by a year. He's 54, man. He's the same age as me. He'll be 55 in 2 months. He graduated from high school the same year. He's the same age as So Deep. No, he's the same year in high school as me. We're the same age. I'm 8 months older than him. He's 8 months older than me. He's a talentless hack. Musically, he's a talented hack. Now, business-wise, he's a fucking beast. Business-wise, he's a beast. No joke. Business-wise, he's a beast. Sean Combs a beast. In that, he's a beast. And he was a prodigy too, bro. He caught that shit early in life, knew what he was doing. He had his game plan. He had his game plan set. And he's a people person. So he's got a lot of, I'm not saying he's talentless in regards to what he's done. I'm saying he's talentless as far as being a musician. He ain't got a shit bit of talent in his body for that. Other than maybe other than maybe being able to dance. He's a broke ass Tupac. In a lot of ways, he's a broke ass Tupac, but a wealthy ass broke ass Tupac. You know what I mean? They're similar, Tupac and Diddy. David Williams, what's going on, man? But yeah, man, but you see the same thing apply in boxing. You see the same stuff in boxing. You see you see manipulators, people that know how to play the social fields and get where they need to go, like Devin Haney. That's what Devin did. Devin did a Diddy. The Diddy did. Without doing all the Diddy do's, the Diddy did. without the doo-doo side of Diddy. Same kind of thing, though, man. Same kind of thing. Same kind of thing. You just see somebody that does. Man, can we be honest? Nah, I disagree. Diddy is a broke, less talented Barry Gordy. Actually, man, I would say that P. Diddy, Hunter Young, and Barry Gordy. Barry Gordy wasn't as publicly narcissistic. Puppy Combs is like a what do you call it? He's a textbook narcissist. Where I don't know. I mean, obviously, I've never met Barry Gordy, but Barry Gordy seemed to be more of a behind the scenes type of guy. P. Diddy needs the camera. Take that. Devin needs the camera. Bill needs the camera. I'm glad that they're back though, because they showed their photo. Y'all need to come on back, man. Man, come on, man. Hey, if Turkey paid Canelo the $200 million, would you rather see him fight David Benavidez or Kendrick Lamar? I would rather see Canelo fight Kendrick Lamar. I'd rather see him fight Terrence Crawford. I think Terrence Crawford deserves that fight. Take that. What are you talking about? You talking about Diddy? Diddy dance? Nah, dog. First of all, I claim Howard, man. I claim New Orleans, bro. I know them dudes weird up there at Howard. Hey, dog, Howard and Morehouse, man. There's them upper crusts. I didn't become upper crust till I got there. Boy, you better believe they got a different attitude there than they got other places. Hey, man, thank you for somebody supporting the channel. Thank you so much, man. Really, truly. Thank you very much. I hope y'all getting ready. Oh, by the way, more than likely, I'm going to be going on early on Thursday. More than likely, I'm going to be going on early on Thursday. You think Crawford gets Canelo? No, I do not. I don't think Crawford gets Canelo. I don't think Benavidez gets Canelo, AF Black. I don't think either one of those. I don't think either one is going to get him. Because Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford are the same person in different skin. They got the same attitudes, bro. They're not going to push Canelo to do anything. Canelo's been getting sweated for every fight in boxing for the last decade. So, for almost a decade. Not quite a decade, but almost a decade. He has been the, I want to fight him guy for going on a decade. And he has absolutely no problem telling people no. Setting boundaries is not a problem Canelo Alvarez has. Canelo Alves will tell you straight to your face, fuck off, I'm not fighting you. Why? Because I don't fucking feel like it. Oh, hey, but you got to give a reason to the public, Canelo. Don't worry about it. I'll say whatever comes across my mind. I don't care. They don't even know who those guys are. They only know me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They don't know who David Benavidez is really. You know? So, no, I don't think so. I think Canelo is going to continue to do Canelo. Period. The Canelo blueprint. He's going to have one good fight a year. And he's going to have 2 easy-ass give-me-my-money fights a year if he can fit them in. So the next fight he's going to, because he had his 2, let me get my easy monies in real quick, which was, who did he went back-to-back with? Berlanga and Munguia. So he snatched them up real quick. Hey, DJ said for 9, they got Diddy Glover. Yeah, they got Diddy. They snatched Diddy's ass up. Diddy. What'd you do, Diddy? What'd you do? Yeah, that's his attitude for real, man. You're not going to get Canelo to do nothing. And here's the thing. Terrence Crawford should know that, because you're not going to get Terrence Crawford to do anything Terrence Crawford does not want to do. Let me tell you something, dude. When my dad, there's certain people, bro. When my dad got enough money in his bank account to tell people, F you, bro, those middle fingers started coming out fast. Bow, 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 bow. Soon as they get enough money to tell you, F you, bro, that shit comes out quick. Boop, boop. Because they don't need you. Canelo doesn't need anybody. See, Turkey needs to be loved. Respect to Turki Alalshikh, though. I owe Turki Alalshikh an apology. I do. I realized that I was taking it out on Turki Alalshikh. And I'd like to make an apology to Turki Alalshikh. I was mad at Turki Alalshikh because of King. There's a very, very obnoxious ass Arab, Turki Alalshikh. You have to understand. There's a very, very, very obnoxious Arab dude named King. Gary. King and Gary had me talking real bad about y'all. Because he's always over here starting shit. But then one day, I had an argument with him. I didn't even have an argument with him. I had a legitimate conversation with this Arab guy. And I didn't raise my voice. I let him complete his sentences. I did all the things that people say that I don't let people do. And then I put the video up on my channel for everybody to listen to the argument that we had, and the guy never came back again. And the reason that I put it up, Turkey, is because I could not find a way to get rid of his ass. I would block him. I would do all kinds of things. He'd never go away. He'd just keep coming back like it was a joke. But then he would keep coming on the channel, starting shit with me, trying to get under my skin, telling all kinds of stories, think it was a joke. So one day I said, you know what? Let's see if we can put King under the same scrutiny that I'm under every day in front of tens of thousands of boxing fans every day. I am here for your scrutiny. Say what you want, but 99% of you guys will never show your face. People won't see you and won't hear your opinions. Not that your opinions are not valid, but just because you don't got a mic in your face and a camera in your face. So I owe an apology, man, because I think I did, really beat the shit out of Turki Alalshikh over the last couple of weeks. At the end of the day, though, I like what he's doing for UK boxing. I really do. But it is creating a problem. And it's not a problem of Turkey's making, because Turkey has his own goals. And his job is to get his goals done, and whatever he's doing to achieve his goals, if it happens to, cause some difficulties for some other people, so be it. It is what it is. That's the nature of competition. Yeah, I understand. Yes, he is inflating, but it is creating a bifurcated system within the UK. It's an unintended consequence of the action, but still it is there nonetheless. And that is what Eddie Hearn described. When Eddie Hearn says, look, man, we got all these fighters, it's getting hard to make these fights that are not rehab season fights. Because they're looking, saying, hey, man, I don't want I'm not trying to play pickup basketball with you over here in the O2 Arena or in Cardiff or wherever this is. No, I want to be on the rehab season card. I want to be over there with Jai Opatai. Hey, man, can I get a slot over there? Can I get a slot down there next to Nick Ball? Something like that? Fanon, did the Marios leave the PBC? No, I think he's going to fight on the Mike Tyson undercard, though. I don't think he left it's not a question of whether he left the PBC or not. It's a question of whether or not he left Al Heyman, and I don't think so. Did you see the new boxing article about your boy Turkey? The amounts of money he paid to the WBC and the WBA, him trying to force people to remove vids he didn't like, the fight with BoxRec, etc. Oh, no, but we will look at it right goddamn now. Oh, no, but we will look at it right now. Ooh. Hey, Turkey, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm sorry. But you got to tell your boy to calm down, dog. He's playing above his weight. Okay? You got to understand, dog. You can't play above your weight. That's problems. King was playing above his weight and continued to get people that he liked fried playing games. Something for the plate. Pass around. Please do. Appreciate you, though. Seriously, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, this boxing has been so slow. Thank you so much, bro. Your support, y'all support now is like at least twice what it was a couple months ago. Thank you so much, that dude named Dave. Really, truly. And let me make sure I give you guys your gongs. I need to celebrate y'all a little bit more. Damn, where's my gong? I'm looking for my here, I can probably get it with. Damn, what can I do? Can I get it with this? I don't like that. I don't like that sound. Hold on. Yeah, I like that sound better, but I need my gong stick back. Thank you, man. Phenomenal show. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Investigative reporting. Investigative reporting. Investigative reporting. I just go to boxing scene, bro. Let me see. Hey, your stuff should be there. I think Thursday. Phenomenal show. I think your stuff should be there Thursday, bro. You got the tracking? Oh, I sent you the tracking. I sent the tracking. What the fuck? What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Sorry. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a good boxing channel. No joke. I think we're really good over here. We're getting better, too. I'm about to start tap dancing for y'all, too. No joke. Oh, what? What? Let's motherfucking get it. Hell yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't even gonna say nothing about that, but let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at yours. I'm sorry, man. I try to go straight to. Let's get it with Gary. Let's get it with Gary. What channel you on, bro? Hey, phenomenal show. Did you listen to my video yet? Come on, bro. You got to go listen to my thing, man. I wrote it for you, phenomenal show. Pause, but I did. I came up with something, dog. I'm like, I'm going to write something that phenomenal show is going to be impressed with. I wrote something that I thought I came up with something that was so good, I thought. I constructed it, though. I had help, just to be clear. I just wanted to make sure it was nice and polished. But we produced a beautiful speech, a beautiful little essay on black conservatives and their dumb asses getting in the way of what they're referring to as critical race theory. If you don't set your dumb asses up, man, I listen to these black conservatives. Man, you guys are some fucking buffoons. Okay? You guys are fucking buffoons. I understand agreeing with this point, that point, and this point. issue to issue. But your dumb asses is in bed with the devil and don't get it. This dude, they be listening. I got to digress for a second, but I want you to listen to this phenomenal show before I do this. When you dumbasses listen to what Malcolm X said about the liberals, you stupid. He wasn't saying that he liked the conservatives. They were both wolves. You're still with a wolf, dumbass. Every time I hear you dumbasses use Malcolm X's statement where he said, see, the liberals, they're like wolves in sheep's clothing. At least the conservatives, they let you know where you are. You know they're a wolf. These are sheep that lead you astray. They look like sheep, but then they get you nice and close to them. And then they try to do you dirty. Well, let me tell you something, man. It's okay to point at people and say, look, man, you guys are listening to wolves. You're listening to a wolf in sheep's clothing. But dude, I'm listening to you and you're like, dude, you're listening to a fucking wolf, period. The wolf wants to eat you, dummy. In the Malcolm X's example, both of them were wolves. They both wanted the same thing, the end of you. So why in the world are you pointing at them and saying, come over here and deal with this wolf? You don't even know that's a wolf, so come on over here. Malcolm X said, come join this wolf. Man, you guys are some fucking buffoons. Anyway, let me get to but I did a video for that for you, though. I did a video on that for you. I think you'll enjoy the video. Reggie Owens, shout out to Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. I saw you left that comment. One of the smartest guys in boxing YouTube is Reggie Owens. I don't talk about him a lot, see him a lot or anything like that, but he's one of the brightest guys in this YouTube boxing channel. Like I'm talking about as in his personal intelligence. You don't always have to agree with him, but his intelligence is high. It's high. I always enjoy listening to him, even if I don't get along with him, or I don't agree with him, or he doesn't agree with me. Here you go, brother. Let's get this right. Okay, so here we go. Must read: Canelo Alvarez and Turki Alalshikh. On September 14th, Canelo Alvarez won a lopsided, unanimous decision. Oh, this is by Thomas Hauser. Oh shit, you about to get your ass rolled, huh? Oh, this is Thomas Hauser. Before we get into this, let me stop for a second, bro. This is Thomas Hauser, man. I like your Abur Rahim Kozard said, I like your analogy of Malcolm X. Thanks for bringing up that point. Yeah, they use that all the time. They always say these liberals, they're the wolves that Martin Luther King, that Malcolm X was talking about. But these dumbasses don't want to understand that these guys are wolves too. These guys are wolves too. And many of the people that developed these thoughts that you consider to be woke are diehard conservatives, you idiots. I'm sorry, I mean to call people idiots. I know I do, bro, but look. Yeah, they still don't know the difference between the wolf and the fox. They heard Malcolm X but didn't listen. They didn't listen. Yeah, the wolf and the fox. The fox wants to hit you. It smiles at it, but it still wants to get you. The wolf wants to get you. They both want to get you. He's not advising you to hang out with Republicans. You dummies. It was the fox. Thank you very much. Fanon, Turkey and them bought Ring magazine. Hold on. Okay, on September 14th, Canelo Alvarez won a lopsided decision over Edgar Berlanga at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Canelo did what he was supposed to do against a game, but overmatched opponent. But the event had far-reaching implications because of the larger issues that were involved. I'm telling you, Thomas Howell's about to fry your ass, Turkey. Thomas Howell's one of the best writers that there is in the sport. Matter of fact, let me give you, just so you guys know for a second, let me give you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick. Right quick. This is who Thomas Hauser is. I got to hide my camera. You know, I'm still vintages of being fat and not wanting y'all to see my belly. But my belly's not there anymore. But still, I'm going to stop my camera. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to grab something. Too bad I don't have it. I don't have it in here. But anyway, Thomas Hauser is the guy that wrote he writes autobiographies. Writes autobiographies. He's just a well-known writer. They sold Ring. Hold on, let's see. Maybe that's why he's doing. Maybe that's. Let's see. Let's go through this. Oh, this is gonna be big. Where'd it go? For the past decade, we're gonna get past that. That he's bearing the lead. Where you at? Boy, you be reading, bro. All right. Through it all, the shadow of Turki Alalshikh loomed over the proceedings. That calls for comment on a supervening issue. The General Entertainment Authority has the deepest pockets in the history of boxing. As Tress Dixon observed, money the likes of which boxing has never seen before is sloshing through the sport. The scene is evocative of a billionaire on a shopping spree at high-end stores on Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. Shops are open after hours for his pleasure. His taste is praised by obsequious sellers no matter what he buys. It's hard to compete with or say no to someone who has unlimited resources, is willing to spend them, and doesn't have to balance a budget. And the Saudis keep spending to enlarge their influence in boxing. One informed source says Riyadh season recently agreed to pay $2 million to the WBC and $1.5 million to the World Boxing Association as sponsorship fees. Meanwhile, Turki Alalshikh is beginning to sound more authoritarian in his quest to become the dominant player in the sport, more heavy-handed in his pronouncements, more openly adversarial towards those who don't adhere to his wishes. Articles and video content have been altered or pulled down in their entirety from boxing websites because of the concern that Saudi interests might be or were offended. There have been suggestions that offending journalists might be denied credentials for future Riyadh season cards and other fight-related events. While John Shepard declined to sell BoxRec to the Saudi interests earlier this year, he was hit by a wave of hostile activity that is still being sorted out. Turki Alalshikh is also said to be on the verge of acquiring the Ring, which would give him the control over the magazine's championship belts and rankings. No worries over here on Fanon International Boxing, because we don't give a fuck about the Ring anyway. Been telling you, fuck the Ring. Been telling you, fuck the Ring. Been telling you, fuck the Ring when Oscar De La Hoya bought it. Good luck. Hey, you better start having interviews on Fanon International Boxing if Turki buys that bitch, because ain't nobody going to be promoting you over there. You better believe that, because he's straight up with it. Nope, you're fired. Get out. Rewrite it. Look at BoxRec. Look at Boxing Scene. Boxing Scene, I'm surprised they wrote this shit on Boxing Scene. I'm shocked that they wrote this on Boxing Scene. He'll fuck around and buy Boxing Scene. Please do, Turki. Please buy him. Please buy him. Matter of fact, I encourage you to buy him. Buy them all. Buy them all. That's what they'll get. So everybody can know exactly how much of a fucking shill they've been. Man, they got people coming at it, though. Don McRae, one of the most respected boxing writers in the world, recently declared, I think that he, Turki Alalshikh, has some good ideas, but already his desire for control and his ego are threatening to undercut these positive aspects. He clearly does not like it when people say no to him, whether it be Canelo or John Shepard. That seems ominous to me. And Andy McRae added, I can't get past the fact that Saudi Arabia is using boxing, just as it is using football and golf, to try to portray an image of a country that glosses over the reality of the oppression that still disfigures large parts of the country. Attorney Kurt Emoff is in accord and noted there is now little mention of sports washing in boxing. The Saudi Arabian involvement under Riyadh season banner has been normalized rather than scrutinized in many quarters, And those not part of the merrymaking are seen as bitter dissenters and party poopers rather than impartial judges. Turki Alalshikh seems to enjoy the spotlight. Riyadh season boxing telecasts show him entering arenas and celebrating virtually every celebrity who comes his way. His name is spoken with reverence by television commentators. On August 7th, he posted an image of himself on X beside the legend, the face of boxing. It is hard to forget a moment that occurred during the August 3rd telecast of Terence Crawford-Israel Madmarov when Rich Morata, who founded the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, announced in the ring that His Excellency had been selected for honorary induction into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. To date, His Excellency has never been involved with a boxing match in Nevada. In May, Canelo said, "I can fight with any fighter and win my good money. I can do whatever I want at this time. I deserve it because I did everything in my career and I deserve to be in this position." Turki viewed these things differently. He wanted Canelo to commit to fighting Crawford under the Riyadh season banner in February of 2025. And on August 3rd, he declared, I give him the offer. If he is smart, he will accept it. Canelo didn't accept it. 3 days later, he responded saying, I respect everybody, but I don't like the way he, Alalshikh, talks. It's his problem, not my problem. I didn't ask for a fight. They wanted to meet with me and see about the fight with Crawford in February. I said, look, I'm not interested in talking about another fight. After September 14th, when I fight Edgar Berlanga, we can talk, but not right now. That earned a harsh rejoinder from Alalshikh, who responded on X. I heard what Canelo said, that he respects me, but he doesn't like the way we do business. As for him respecting me, it doesn't matter to me if he does or not. As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it, because I only target big fights at fair prices. So, of course, anyone who likes easy fights won't like that. And I know how he feels after losing to Bivol. So he's been looking for easier fights ever since. Also, I'm not the one who's afraid of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. Therefore, I knew he was wasting our time and making excuses. So I continued on my way to make big fights to serve the boxing world. And he's on his way to making easy show only fights. You know what I want to tell you? I got to note this. Thomas Glazier, I hope you correct the speaking for black fighters like you did for Turki Alalshikh. I really hope you do, because you know he don't sound shit like this. His shit is choppy as fuck. Thomas Hauser, how did his writing get so smooth? But when you write, but I definitely know I've seen other writers, and probably Thomas Hauser, when they quote somebody like Terence Crawford, they put every misspoken word, every half sentence in there as he spoke it. Just so you know, that's the subtlety of racism that's been consistent through boxing writing as long as I've been reading. This is not what Turki Alalshikh said. He was not this smooth. This was rounded out and filled in by Thomas Hauser, because I read all of those tweets. And he is clearly giving you the meaning, but he's also giving Turki Alalshikh the respect of communicating the meaning in a much more effective way than Turki did himself because of the language barrier. Sorry, man, that's just a little note when I read. I think of those things because I know he didn't sound like that. That's way too smooth. So then he goes through, I will not work with Tim Tszyu. Let him do his thing. Okay, so then he goes through the rest of all of that stuff that we've all heard of before. For a well-prepared race theory video last night. Thank you, Ringside with LCD. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I worked on that one, and I got another one come today because I think I can put those out daily. The format will probably change a little bit. Pastor Suave said, I just got here, but I know you're capping. Well, Pastor Suave, if your dumb ass just got here and thinks somebody's capping because they read what an article said, maybe that's your problem. That's a little bit of a problem with you, I think. Excuse me. Phenomenal show. Excuse me. Did we not say that they were sports washing? Did we not say all of this was going to happen and that people are too stupid and short-sighted to see the big picture? You get what you ask for. Yeah, we did say it. We did say it. We said it very clearly, too. We said it all very clearly, too. It's a monarchy, bro. Always late, then come in capping yourself. But anyway, if I'm capping, here's this link. I don't mind. I'm serious, man. I want to have conversations with people. I don't want to have debates. But if you want one, come on. It's right there. Where you at, King? You want to debate? King, can you please debate? We earned $4 more. Jameson Childress, yes. Dog, Jameson, you got to listen to what I did. I'm excited about that, dog. Sometimes when I do something, I really like the work. I think that's the best work I've ever done, honestly, on YouTube. Other than a Gervonta Davis video I did a long time ago. Man, I don't even remember what that was. King will be back now. King ain't coming back. King got hurt. Oh, Jameson Childress, thank you, bro. Just showing some love for the channel. Thank you, Jameson. Thank you, sir. 2 cent King will be back. I don't know, man. I don't think King's going to be back. King, if you put a really good argument together, you can make, I promise you, this one, I'll put up on the channel and you'll look good. A pimp named Slickback. Do you think Benavidez has a chance of beating Bivol? I have a feeling he can pull it off. Yeah, he's got a shot. I mean, I would probably favor Bivol after seeing that fight with what's his name, Wojciech, the former WBC light heavyweight champion, the guy that he fought in his last fight. Was kind of a difficult fight with him for a guy that big. But he beat him. I mean, he beat him. And Wojciech's a good fighter. It is. It was Kang. He won a shoot bang. Yeah, it is. It is a one. Mr. Pragmatic said, I just listened to the essay on MH Blackwell. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Pragmatic. I appreciate that. Yeah, voice check. Man, where is my goddamn gong stick? I need my gong stick, man. As soon as somebody gets on here and chops it up, I'm going to get that gong stick. Thank you, Mr. Pragmatic. Yeah, man, I had some help on the wording, just so you know. Had some work, because I got to be honest. The thought process and all of that is 100% mine. Some of the phrasing and all of that, I've got access to a very good writer that helped me kind of smooth things out, because I got to start working on my writing more. I got one coming up today, man. I think you'll like it. Extremely well written. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's extremely well written. It was extremely well written. Yeah, dog, I got it. I got it buffed. Somebody help me buff that up a little bit. But I will be able to do that myself in a couple months of just keep working on that style. So that makes me want to get back into writing my damn self. Yeah. Oh, it is, because look, man, Dude, what is that? What's Chat GBT? No. That I could no. No, I have somebody that is a published author. No. I have somebody that's a published author. No. One of the nastiest writers you know. Just like do this. No. Chat PDB, I should try that. You mean a question mark, but I get it. What do you mean? Does that work though? Does that work though, 2 Cent? If it works though, I'd do it. Oh yeah. I ain't got time to be writing all that stuff. That takes a long ass time to get it polished like that. That's why people have assistants that will go through it and be like, okay, yeah, do this. Said it works. It would help you out big time. Okay, yeah, because I just need something to go fast. I need it fast. I just need the writing fast. The processes and the thoughts. Because people do miss Sheikh Antidia and don't have any clue why. He said, hell yeah, it's the biz. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it then. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. It's good. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Yes, sir. I'll check it out. I need some of these old automated things. You'll be amazed, man. God dog, you young people are good at some stuff, bro. I want to praise the youth for a second. I have to tell you, man, I've been living in a younger world lately, and you guys are pretty damn exceptional people, man. Like, really and truly. AI is the future. I save tons of time putting in basic info. I have saved tons of time putting in basic info. Okay, cool. Chat GBT is helping me finish my BA degree right now. Are you fucking serious? You niggas will never know how to write. They're going to dumb the shit out you, y'all asses. What is that? We ain't all useless. What is that? Phenomenal show. Well. There you go. Oh, no, you're not. You guys are not dumb. No. The only thing that I would say is that, like everybody, you need an appreciation of things a little bit before you. Even to the conservatives that think that the critical race theory, they put this buzzword around critical race theory. That's nothing different than what people have been trying to push to do for like 100 years. And the idea that you're just going to ball away and take 300 years of, and let me be clear with you, some very conservative people's ideas about what black people should do and going to burn them up underneath the banner of woke liberalness, you're a fucking moron. It's like you are morons. Do you think Dr. Amos Wilson is liberal? Do you think Neely Fuller Jr. is liberal? They're not liberal. They are about as conservative as you can get. They're as conservative as you can get, but because you don't understand who they are, you let your wolf bottle them up and put them in the liberal category. Those guys are some hardcore conservatives, have hardcore conservative values within the black community that demanded to know these things so that we could be independent and not just subservient, but independent. That's conservatism. But you idiots act like it's not, and you don't want what Sheikh Anta Diop taught in schools. If I were the beneficiary of a hegemonic oppression, I would hate CTR too. But you see, the problem is it shouldn't be called CTR. That's the fucking problem right there. As soon as you put a label on it, you're fucked. As soon as you put a label on it and try to label, oh, this is mine, I have a new idea, and try to sell and get, as soon as you do that, you're done. As soon as you make what is societal personal, you're done. They're just going to use a word, label it, and then make everybody think of something else when it's related to you. You're done. That's the problem. That's why a lot of this stuff doesn't work. What up, RBZ? What up, RBZ? So, to get back to the original question, I would love to see Terrence Crawford fight. They put that label on purpose. Yeah, because I was like, what is this? And then when I looked into it, I was like, oh, all you're talking about is African-American studies, Pan-African studies. That's what you're talking about. It's just got a new name. They just changed the name to critical race theory. That basically you need to look at the systems of government from the perspective of the colonized so that you can see exactly what you need to change about it so that they can be put in a better situation to be a constructive citizen. So you have to get rid of all the lies. That's all that is. You guys got to get rid of the lies, and you got to understand when you create laws that these laws were created to achieve certain goals. And if people have certain goals in mind when they create the law, if they have certain basic preconceived notions about you, those preconceived notions are also going to exist within the law. And you're not going to know. Those are going to be those are going to be biases that you don't really even know about. I'm telling you, man, you can't. Like, you guys just want to put out videos and have millions and millions of people listening to these dudes. And I'm telling you, I'm listening to these dudes that you guys asked me to listen to. Dude, they're worse than some of these fucking boxing channels. They're just doing this shit on politics. But you don't, because people don't have the educational basis and the background to analyze what they're saying in a historical context. You think these fucking idiots know what they're talking about. This shit is conservatism. That's conservatism. People that are saying, look, man, we need to have our own institutions. We don't need to be dependent upon welfare. We don't need the government giving us anything. What we need to do is construct and be productive within our own lives. That's the same thing that these conservative people are saying that they believe in, but yet they don't want the same principles taught in school because these idiots have never heard these people before. And that's the problem with youth. The problem with youth is that you think you just created everything. You think you just created everything. That everything just popped up when you showed up. And that 15 years and 20 years is a long time. It's not a long time. The problem is that's the only problem with the youth is you don't look backwards. You don't say, hey, man, let me understand, how did we get here? Like, how do we get here? What is racism? You guys want to talk about solving racism. I guarantee you, ask them what it is. They won't have the fucking right definition for it. I'm telling you, you guys listen to political commentary channels, social commentary channels that talk about these issues and don't even have the correct definition for the core problem. How can you offer a solution or judge somebody's reaction to a problem if you don't even really know what the definition of the words are? If you think every time I'm listening to these dudes, they're talking about racism when they say, oh, I don't like you because you got nappy hair, that's racism. What that is a corny fucking joke. And if that is racism, we got to call the systematic oppression of millions of people something other than that. Okay, if you think that is racism, then you got to give me another word for this gigantic ass system that makes it repeatable and predictable all throughout the globe. So whoever you are doing these videos, and I don't say these people's names just because I don't know these people's names, but you guys send me these videos and I listen the whole time thinking to myself, have these people ever fucking done any true history? Not just little bits you get off YouTube where they say this happened here, this happened there, but actually read like a real textbook on this issue, on these issues. A real textbook. Something like this, where the paper does this. This is a lot of information you can't get in a video, homie. You can't get this in a video. You cannot shrink this information enough to get it in a video and for you to understand it. You literally have these older historians, older academics in universities just so frustrated. And they should be frustrated because some of the shit's their fault. But they sit and listen and like, man, these guys don't even know what they're talking about. Yes, they do know what they're talking about. They do know what they're talking about. But they just don't have the frame of reference that you do. It's your job to give them the frame of reference. And then they can go on and make their own mind up once they have the real frame of reference. But if you want to ball up and throw out Black history books, you understand you're burning books, right? That is a figurative burning of the books when you're taking books out of schools and off shelves that relate to the understanding of Black problems that Black people face. And you're asking to take those books off so that we can just get in line and do what your wolf says do. No. And then you point to Malcolm X, who hates you. Malcolm X didn't like you. Malcolm X is super conservative. Elijah Muhammad's super conservative. Louis Farrakhan's super duper duper conservative. You guys are just Toms, is what you are. You're just some Toms. Corleone in the comic, what up, man? Y'all some Toms and don't even know it. Y'all working real hard to keep people ignorant. Yeah, exactly. Conservative and never would be a Republican. I can't believe people. I was listening to this. I'm listening to this fucking dude. I'll say this dude. There's a dude that got a channel literally named The Black Conservative. This dude is the biggest fucking idiot. Dude, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Ignorant. Flat out ignorant of anything that took place before the year of 2000. Anyway, I'm just telling you, those guys are terrible. Even some of the guys you like are terrible, in my personal opinion. Anyway, I don't know. I'm voting down ticket probably. I don't know. I don't typically put a lot of weight into elections. I don't typically do that. Facts, Fanon, they were super conservative, and these people of color get on my nerves. Yeah, man. I mean, look, dude, see, phenomenal show. The funny thing is about it is that, at least this is how I see it, is that the system, whether it's intentional or otherwise, gives one party half of the issues you like, and the other party takes the other half of the issues that you like. So as far as the Republicans, I will never vote for Donald Trump because of that education thing. There's just no chance. There's no chance that I will vote for anybody with that, because that's the deadliest of all the politics. That's of everything that I've heard, from immigration to taxation, the most dubious is that education for the Republicans. Because, dude, we're never going to get anywhere without the education. We will never get anywhere without the education. You guys always talk about Black people dying to vote. What the fuck did we do to read? What did we do to read? What do you think was the bigger contributed to the advancement of Black people more? The earning the right to vote or earning the right to read? I guarantee you it's earning the right to read. So since the right to read is something we fought for, and it's much more essential than the right to vote, I'm not voting for anybody that's fucking with my ability to read anything I want to read. And to teach my children things that I think will benefit them and not teach my children things that you think will benefit the state. You will never get a Republican vote out of me if they touch education, for sure. I don't trust Republicans with education for shit. I don't trust the Democrats with my babies. I don't trust your asses with my mind. I'm going to tell you, I do not trust Republicans with my mind for nothing. They will indoctrinate the dog shit out of y'all. And you saw Project 2025. What is that about? That's about the indoctrination of conservative values. I don't trust Republicans with my mind, and I don't trust Democrats with my children. And I don't trust any of them to not blow up the fucking planet. Yeah, put it in a book. They'll never know. Thanks, Free Smoke. He said, been sub to the channel and always enjoy your content, brother. You cooking right now. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I mean, because it's a great time. We got the election coming up, man. We focus on so many stupid ass. Dude, they focus on some stupid shit too. She ain't black. She ain't, man. Come on, man. White Harvard professor said years ago that the best way to hide something from black people is in a book. Why? Because they don't read. From black men, you put that shit in a book, black women will be on your ass. You put it in a book, black men ain't gonna read it. You put it in a book, a black woman will have that shit chapter and verse on your ass. Because you better believe black women read now. Black women everywhere read. Black men don't read. Black women read. This is why I can't believe y'all think you're smarter than them. Black men read a lot. It's a tight. Nah, Dondrick. No, we don't read a lot. No. A book? No, we don't. You can go walk outside. Most people don't read books. Books are passé. Number one, books are passé. They're passé. But no, we do not read a lot. I read. I know we don't read a lot. So please don't say we read a lot. We don't. I read a lot. I read a lot. But when I'm telling you read a lot, bro, you got to understand how much these people read. You got to understand how much they read for you to say we read a lot. No, we do not. No, we do not. We don't even, now I'm trying to tell you, man, you could tell just me reading out loud how little I read now, just when I'm reading out loud, because it takes me a bit of time to get, but the more I read, the smoother it gets. But said black men read in prison now, yeah, that'll get your reading for sure. Get your ass sit down, you'll read. You can get smart without reading now? I doubt it. What defines reading a lot? 20 books a year. 20 books a year. 20 books a year is reading a lot. 20 books. Most black men don't get anywhere near 20 books. There are definitely regular people that can read 20 books a year, 2 a month. He said, Feems said, I do that now. Yeah, you read 20 books a year. Yeah, you read a lot. That's a lot. 20 books a year, 2 a month. You pick up a book, be done with this in 2 weeks. Pick up a next book, be done with it in 2 weeks. You give yourself 2 weeks to read a book. You give yourself 2 weeks to read a book and you keep reading, you'll have 20 books in a year. That's consistent reading. Audiobooks don't count. You'll miss half the shit in audiobooks. I don't know if you are or if you're not. 40. Oh, Joe A said 46 so far this year. See, Joe A reads a lot. Yeah, Joe A reads a lot. That's reading a lot. Yeah, 20 books a year is reading a lot. Yeah, they read not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still read a lot. Doesn't matter. It's the act of reading that helps you because you're working out your brain, man. Reading is like academic jogging. Reading is like academic jogging, bro. It really makes you read every word. That's a lot of energy, bro. You'll get tired if you're not reading. Anyway, education comes from life. But look, here's a chat. Let's talk about something else. Let's get back to boxing, bro. Let's get back to boxing, man. I don't want to do too much more of that. I enjoy that conversation, though. You know, the funny thing is, 2 cent with my children, I introduced my daughter to reading when she was maybe like, I don't know, 9 years old or something. And I told her, I was like, babe, if you read this book, you'll enjoy this book much more than a movie. And then my daughter was like, no, I won't. No, I won't. And I said, but she was homeschooled, so she read the book. And she just started reading books. But man, she might have read 300 books now. Just all, over the years. And so she was like, yeah, because it's way better than watching a movie. Reading the book is always better than watching a movie. Mic drop. Education comes from life. It's not. Books is that you get the information from it. You can also get taught how to think is another important thing. Free smoke. Okay, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man, for the support, man. Fanon, put it this way. I read Hitler's War, a 900-page book by David Irvin, 900 pages in less than a month. I got obsessed. Yeah. That's kind of, man, I think I might have read one of those Harry Potter books that were like 700 pages. I think I read that shit in like 2 days. Like I just went right through it when I was read it. I went through like Madame Blavatsky's ISIS paper, or not the ISIS papers. Forget what it was called, but her book was like 2,400 pages. I read that twice. It was so good, I read it twice. We make my son read every night to us. Yeah, that's smart move. Yeah, just have him read till they're fluid. And my son started reading. Yeah, my son reads. He reads books. Took him a little bit longer to get into it because he was a little bit more stubborn. But once he started reading it, he was like, yeah, this shit's way better than television. Way better. Because you get to see it. You get to live it. You get to envision so many things. What's up, Just Do Boxing? How you feeling today, man? But for real, I'm going to get back to this stuff, man. So I think we're in a real changing time in boxing right now. I'm also reading Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Sikh history of the 60s. Okay, dope. Of Mice and Men. Oh, Freaking Fire said, of Mice and Men was my first good read, OG. Yeah, Mice and Men was good. What was mine? Mine was Man, Child in the Promised Land. I think that was the first book that I read that I was really like, ooh, I love it. Oh, Cal Cooler, I'm sorry, man. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Cal Cooler says 10 count for Terrell W., mother of his 5-year-old daughter. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I got to give him a legitimate gong. Give me 1 second, man. All right, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Today is a very hard day for me. I had to come because the channel makes my mornings better, but we're going to get through it. Yeah, Terrell W., I'm so sorry. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. The Secret Doctrine, yeah, I read her. Hey, I read The Secret Doctrine, yeah. I read The Secret Doctrine. It was really good. Confusing, but it was good. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Terrell. He got knocked out in sparring again 10 years ago. He got knocked out in sparring 10 years ago, according to a rumor. That is probably not true. Sunchild, what up, man? How you feeling? Man, you know, tomorrow's never promised, man. I am so sorry, man. King of Kings said, Fanon, I missed your thoughts on that Canelo fight. What did you think? I thought it was an exciting fight. I really enjoyed the fight. What's up, Knockout? I really enjoyed the fight, man. From just watching it, I enjoyed it. It kept me interested the entire fight. It was I was happy that I spent the money. Edgar Berlanga, I thought he did a solid job. I thought he represented himself well. He performed better than I thought he would. And all around, I was happy with the fight. I thought it was a good fight. Thought it was an entertaining fight. Who do I think will fight next? Tank will fight next? Fanon, I have no idea. I am completely perplexed. I am completely perplexed about who he's going to fight next. No joke. I do not know. Gary Antoine Russell would be nice. There's T.O. I mean, you know, it's just funny, man. You got a dude in boxing in Turki Alalshikh that is going to take any competition that he has and throw it up there on a card, overpay him, and fuck up the fight. It's ironic, man, isn't it? It's ironic, man. Has anybody known if Rick Glazier has complained about this overpaying and blocking of fights? No, he's not going to fight Rayo. Rayo said he ain't going to fight him. Rayo's got a rematch with Isaac Cruz, and Isaac Cruz ain't getting out the way. Isaac Cruz got a rematch clause. King of Kings said Berlanga surprised me. He and Plant would be a good battle. Yeah. That would be a good battle. I'll take Caleb Plant. I'll take Caleb Plant in that. He is not done. What do you mean, phenomenal show? Who did the opposite? Oh, he has not. He did the opposite. He celebrated it. Yeah, you know. You know what it is. The hypocrisy, man. The hypocrisy runs deep in them. Yeah, I saw McCumbee throwing Caleb around. Yeah, I did. I saw that. Man, I thought Rick Glazier, you know Rick Glazier ain't about to criticize because he about to buy, and he wants to buy the ring. So Oscar De La Hoya is about to get bought out, dog. Y'all are fucking tripping, bro, with these dudes, man. These dudes will sell our country out, bro. These dudes will sell our country out, bro. Y'all fucking morons. Man, Pennywise, man, they were really trying to do that with Daniel Kinahan, though. They were really trying to do it with Daniel Kinahan. They really wanted to do it with him. They were like, yeah, let's take over American boxing. Let's get these. Let's end American boxing because we can't be the best at it. They said Berlanga weighed 193, though. How could he be weighing 193? What did Canelo weigh? I keep hearing how much Edgar Berlanga weighed. How much did Canelo weigh? Berlanga didn't look that much bigger than Canelo, really. He looked taller, but he didn't look that much bigger. There didn't look like there was some real big size difference between the two of them. Not really any more of a size difference than was between Danny Garcia and Erislandy Lara. Marlon Decembrant said, new subscriber, loving the content and views. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that compliment. I accept that compliment. Beezy said, Martin, haven't been too much boxing news lately. What's all the rumors about Errol maybe being done? Yeah, well, there's an article that came out from Three Kings Boxing, and I commented on the article from Three Kings Boxing that said that in Dallas that there are concerns about his eyes, concerned about the layoff, real concerns about whether or not he should be fighting. But I don't know if that is a result of, some fallout between Three Kings and Errol's camp. I don't know, because I thought Three Kings and Errol's camp were real cool. So that type of article coming out from them to me was strange, because that's who I originally was introduced to the Spences through, was Three Kings Boxing. So I know that they've got, at least I know some people on that website have access to that camp. So I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but that was the article that they wrote, and that was the tone that they took. Been on Thomas Sewell for hey, Dapper Douglas, I think I responded to your email, man. I was thinking the other day, because I got to get more of that cologne. And I already forgot the name of that cologne, Dapper Douglas. Been on Thomas Sewell for the last 5-7 years, rednecks and liberals in charter schools and more. What do you mean, Dapper Douglas? No, I have not heard anything about Tank in November 2nd in StubHub, other than I know that he's not going to be fighting November 2nd in StubHub. There's no way that he's fighting November 2nd. No way. If you saw that, then StubHub got something going on wrong. Jameson Childress back at you. I bought Neely Fuller's book the other day. Hey, talk to me, though, about it, Jameson Childress. It's tough to read. Neely Fuller Jr., I'm telling you, man, Neely Fuller Jr.'s book is very hard to read. It's better to be explained. Like, you need somebody who's, like, I think it's better. Like, I would buy the book to support him, and I would read it to get the structures, and there's definitely a lot in there. But I would say it's best to listen to him. You'll get the way that he thinks by how he talks. Because his plan is not for you to follow what he says, but to give you a structure and to create that structure for yourself. So even though you buy his book and you look at what he did for himself, he's basically telling you to do the same thing he did for himself in creating that, to do that for yourself and to create your own code of conduct, thought, speech, and action that would allow you to compensate for the mistreatment that is a natural consequence of white racism / white supremacy. Okay, phenomenal. Hey, okay, phenomenal show. I'll do it. I'll take that. I'll take you up on that. I'll take you up on that. For sure, for sure, for sure. I did. Oh, I got that. Phenomenal show said, please read Terrell W. Chat. We need 10 gongs for the mother of his child. Yeah, we got to that, man. I'm so sorry. Yeah, reading does increase your vocabulary exponentially, and also increases your ability to use words in sentences. Because not just your vocabulary, but your ability to form sentences that are intelligible to other people. I always sound much more clear and communicate much more easily with people after I've read or after I've written, because then you're in that communicative speech pattern that people can that allows you to deliver your message more efficiently. Fanon, my phone hid KQKC. Can you please unhide him? I can't, because I can't see him. Somebody else can, though. If he wants to click this link, KQKC. I never see KQKC in the chat. You guys always see him. It's the weirdest thing. It's been that way for a couple years now. Been that way for a couple years now. Hey, we got at least. Hey, man, look, we got over 500 people, man. Can we get some likes, please? I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, yeah. That's the best thing to watch. Yeah, that's where I think you'll see the best. Even though it doesn't support him, I mean, yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's probably the best way to understand him. That's the best way to understand him, really. KQKC said you help him set up his channel. Yeah. I did that. Good morning, Fanon in the chat. A little late this morning. Chiming in a little busy this morning at the barbershop. Okay. Yeah, Stolen Legacy. Yeah, it's all good. They're great, good reads, man. They are. The foundational stuff is most important, though, in my opinion, which is why I think you black conservatives, some of y'all are some fucking idiots. Some of y'all are just walking around. Y'all are like, what do you call it? Like, y'all are bulls in a china shop, man. You're bulls in a china shop. Just smashing everything to get where you want to go. The idea, do you understand how ridiculous it is that some of the people that are being taught about in critical race theories are liberals? Dog, you trying to tell me John Henrik Clarke is a liberal? He is not. He is not a liberal at all. Doesn't, and definitely not a Democrat. Definitely not a Democrat, man. You guys are what, man? Y'all are out here wilding. We don't need to know about Kwame Nkrumah. What's this Kwame Nkrumah stuff? Take it off the shelf. We don't need to hear about none of these Negro revolutions. We don't need to hear the writing of these people. We don't need to know how Sheikh Anti-Diop absolutely murdered all of that Francis Galton nonsense. Say there's no way he's a liberal. No way. These liberal woke people. That's all right, though. That's all right. If there weren't a bunch of idiots, how would you ever know the difference between them and somebody ingenious? Chillville, what up, man? What's up, Bud, man? Hey, look, Chillville, we need to get Bud that fight, man. How we get Bud that fight, man, with Canelo being so stubborn, Chillville? How do we get that fight done? Or should I go about it the other way? Hey, Chillville, when's your boy Terrence gonna stop ducking Bud? When are you gonna stop ducking Bud? Why? So few. He's honest though. Oh, studying Sunday. For now, do you think the sanctioning body should host quarterly tournaments to move the sport forward? I mean, it would be great, man, but they can't do it. That would be the entire sport of boxing if sanctioning bodies had tournaments. And sanctioning bodies can't have tournaments because sanctioning bodies don't pay for anything. No, I cannot. I never see his chats, bro. Never. I have never seen him. It's just the weirdest thing. Look, I'll do a screenshot. Watch this. In case y'all think I'm lying. Look, man, I'm going to prove so y'all don't think that I'm out here lying. Because I promise you I ain't lying. If you can see it, if you can see his There you go. Look, Chillville, Noop Noop. Edwin Vola, there's Lamarcus Robinson, Akbeezy, Tulane. Phenomenal show, Akbeezy. And you say, hey, can you see the chat from KQKC now? No, as you can see. And he said, salute to the scene. No, I can't see that. Nope. I can. He's like on permanent hide mode. And there ain't no hide button option. So like that, where everybody can see him but me? No, I can't see him. What do I think about the latest assassination attempt on Trump at a golf course? They probably getting shot out all the time. Who knows? Hey, man, somebody's probably always trying to kill them dudes. That's what I think. Somebody always got a reason to try to kill the president. Believe that. So that's what I think about it. I think they probably tried, somebody would clip Kamala if they could get away with it too. He said, damn, that's weird. Some people in the chat say they can't see him either. Yeah, but some of them may not be on the same channel, Phenomenal Show. Like the people that can't see him, Phenomenal, KQKC is probably on Phenon. He's probably not on MH Blackwell. If somebody's in MH Blackwell, they won't be able to see him. Critical race theory got bad in schools when teachers put the far left spin on it. Now they have drag queen story time in some elementary schools also. But listen to this. See, Rocco, that's a conflation of terms that you probably did accidentally, but it's still a conflation of terms. You say critical race theory. Then you say drag queen story time. Race, drag queen. Those are not the same thing. If they insist on having story time with drag queens, that has nothing to do with the story of how race, the basic theory of race, the difference between Francis Galton and Sheikh Anta Diop's opinion of race, whether or not laws and systems have been built upon that viewpoint of the world, and that we need to look at those different rules in that context in order for us to adapt them and make sure that they are treating people fairly. That's far different than talking about something that has nothing to do at all with race. That's gender. That's gender. But again, what's happening is that you have the Democratic Party dumping a bunch of stuff on top of what we're trying to do. We're getting bucketed in with that. So if I say it's important for us to understand the nature of race relations, the nature of the viewpoint of race in the United States and globally, because it's that viewpoint that was established at the creation of the common law and all these other different statutory law, that we look at the kernel and the root of it and say, look, you see these are off because they're written with the assumption that people are different based on race. That is a legitimate thing. And this is what the Democrats do. This is the legitimate problem with the Democratic Party, is that they bucket us into, here, give me my minority bucket. Where's the minority bucket? Give me the minority bucket. This is the minority bucket, and we're going to throw blacks in here. We're going to throw LGBTQ in here. We're going to throw the unions in here. We're going to throw, what else are they going to throw in there? We're going to throw global warming in here. All of this is in the same bucket. If you don't like all of it, we're going to bundle it together. What they're doing is they're bundling black issues along with LGBTQ issues, which is the problem with BLK, with Black Lives Matter, because that's what they did. You now can, and nobody's going to appreciate that because you've poisoned the soup. You poison the soup. You're putting one thing in there that doesn't belong in there. And they bundled it. So you literally have Rocco, and shout out to you, Rocco, where you think gays and transgenders when you're thinking about race, when you're talking about understanding the concept of race. Those two things are not connected at all. But yet in the minds of people and the speak of people, it's all the same thing. That's the problem with the Democrats for me. Again, though, my focus is on these idiot-ass Republicans that don't know the difference between the two and aren't willing to work to separate the two so we can solve one problem that is concerned to us. That majority bucket is how we managed to get the civil rights law passed. No, the fuck it wasn't. It was us that got the civil rights passed because of our problems. The bucket got everybody else their shit. All they did is jump on the back of black people and then ride themselves into Title IX, anti-discrimination laws that are very good for Jewish people and immigrants. No, we are the bedrock upon which the civil rights movement worked. That's why it's pictures of us getting hosed down. No, it did not work for us. It worked for them. It worked for them, and that's the problem. Because it was our law that we worked on for us, and they took all the benefit from it. No, that shit did not work. And you can keep all that shit. Because, dude, that's not my problem. And you want to know why you lose black male votes? You lose black male votes because of that. I don't want to be in your tent. I don't want to be in your rainbow coalition, right? Jesse? I don't want to be in your rainbow coalition. I want my son to be able to go out in the street and not worry about having to get shot. I want my daughter to get, when she gets out of college, to have a job in this country, in my neighborhood around me, so she doesn't have to move away. No, you can keep that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. We got a problem we got to solve, man. Black people in America have to find a way to be happy to be Americans. However that works, we've got to be able to be functional, and we have to be okay with being where we are. And that's never going to happen as long as people have a general distrust for you. And people are going to continue to distrust you when you do what? Bait and switch. Here, let's solve problems for black people. You ready? Oh, we're really helping women and Jewish people and LGBTQ and everybody else. Don't worry about them, really. But let's solve all these other things. Let's everybody else get at the table. Nah, bro. If we ain't the only ones at the table, I'm not interested in showing up at the table, which is why I'm having a hard time voting for Kamala. But you better believe I ain't dumb enough to go voting for Trump. Because he's the wolf, dummy. Trump is the wolf. He's telling you he's a wolf. Well, hey, at least he told me he's a wolf. That's like saying a woman, which is better? Somebody that's going to smile and be nice to you and take you out to dinner and buy you flowers. And then when you get home to his apartment and it's all nice and comfy, he beats you up and takes what he wants and leaves. Which is better? That or the guy that would just walk up, grab you by the back of your hair and snatch you and bring you there and do the same damn thing? If I was a woman, I would say, really doesn't make any difference to me. Both of them suck because I can buy my own food. So I didn't need all the nice guy shit. And then you mistreated me. This person I'm not going to be like, oh, well, this guy is going to mistreat me, but he's being nice about it. And this guy is going to beat me up and he's going to be mean about it. Let me go to the mean guy because at least he's honest. Man, will y'all stop making that stupid ass argument? And that's to all of y'all, bro. And what can I say? How should I say this? What's that dude's name? The doctor? I ain't Boyce Watkins. You better believe, dog, I ain't Boyce Watkins. This ain't Boyce Watkins. I will rip that dumbass argument the fuck to shreds. I'll rip that dumb shit to shreds. Cornel West, man, I'm still trying to understand Cornel West. I don't fuck with Cornel West. T. Orlando, I don't fuck with T. Orlando. T. Orlando, I don't mess with Cornel West. I can't take Cornel West seriously. They keep telling me how brilliant he is, but he keeps making the same stupid metaphors about John Coltrane. Like, bro, if you don't stop that John Coltrane metaphor shit and get to the damn point. Anyway. Oh, Moist Watkins. Well, look, man. See what Boyce is doing? This is my opinion. I'll give you my, since we talking, we ain't really talking a lot of boxing. Y'all can jump up here and talk boxing. This is my opinion of Boyce Watkins and a lot of these guys. Boyce Watkins is an economist. He has a PhD in he has a PhD in economics. That shit ain't got nothing to do with investment. He's not a financial analyst. He's an economist. I don't know if those two things work together. If you're an economist, that doesn't make you a social commentary. It doesn't make you a psychologist. Doesn't make you a historian. It doesn't make you any of those things. So you're limited. He basically, and the same thing with Thomas Sewell. Same thing with Thomas Sewell. Thomas Sewell's an economist. Talk to me about the economy, bro. Once you get outside the economy, you're in the same realm as everybody else. But they don't make good arguments, bro. I'm telling you, man, these I lost respect for everybody that fell for that. Not everybody. But, bro, come on, man. The economist who had a little track record, who had a terrible track record when he taught at Syracuse. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak on what it is. Oh, okay, for sure. Phenomenal show. Thank you, bro. Oh, phenomenal. Man, phenomenal. You doing it, man. Nope. That's why I go so hard for our ethnic group. They've conflated and dumped everything else into our fight and our ethnic identity and issues to the point where we're approaching ethnocide. Economists do analyze market. Yeah, I'm not familiar. And I don't know what he did. No, they're not. The economy represents how money is being made and spent by the country's citizens, companies, and government. Economic growth is typically measured by gross domestic product. Stock price and economic performances are not always aligned. Strong market. Okay. That's the economist. No, I want to know about an economist deals with stocks. Okay, yeah, but that is because it's how they spend their money, how they invest their money, how they grow their money. Yeah. Ain't the best bait and switch just the wolf in clothing, though? Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. A wolf, that is what a bait and switch is. Yeah. It is what the bait and switch is. But look, man, there's a lot of people that really don't believe in the power of government. And the more longer they're in government, the less they believe that it can do. I've dropped the link about 50 times, bro. Ain't the bait and yeah, here's the link. Yeah, sure. Here you go. No, I cannot see anything that KQKC writes. There's a link, though. I just can't see it. Pin the link. Damn. I'd have to pin it to 2. I'll pin it on for 9. Here you go. All right, I did it. I pinned it. Hey, phenomenal show. Just be holding down the channel, brother. Thank you so much, man. He just can't see you typing. I think, yeah, there you go. Man, thank y'all for y'all support, man. Um, yeah, okay, merch is done. I did it. I pinned the link. I pinned it. I pinned it. I pinned it. The Democratic Party honestly scares me, and I don't like either. But Biden, yeah, it's gonna be whack anyway it goes. What's going on, KQKC?
Hey, what's going on, Fanon? How you feel,
Um,
man?
man, I'm well. I can't complain, man. What's going on with you, boss?
Not much, man. Just trying to do my thing, and I want to say, shout out to phenomenal, uh,
Show.
Mexican phenomenal show. Yeah,
Yeah,
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why you can't send me. I don't know. I don't know. But
man, it's
anyway,
crazy, isn't it?
yeah. But I'm boxing question real fast, Fanon.
Yes, sir.
What you seeing T.O. doing now? I mean, what is he doing? I mean, yes, he wanted to fight Crawford. That's out now. Of course, he's hanging out with Canelo. I mean, is he trying to look for a big fight, big payday, or trying to get his name out there?
I
Or
think that he is leaving. I think he's trying. He's in a lawsuit with Bob Arum right now.
right?
So that's going on, and I think he's gonna. Most of the time, he's just answering questions that people put in his face. So,
Okay,
but I think more than likely he's looking to get away from Bob Arum. And if he's over there working out with Canelo and them, it means he probably might want to fight on Canelo cards, or he may be trying to get over there to Old Turkey. Who knows? But he probably does want up out of Bob. He's been having problems with Bob for a while, man. All the way back from after the Lomachenko fight, when he was
yes,
supposed to fight Kambosos, and he forced a purse bid and all of that. Teofimo Lopez and Bob Arum have always had a little bit of issues.
yeah. I kind of figure, like the comment he made about if they want the black fighters, let them have it, things like that. Uh, um, but I think he wants to be larger than what he is, like Crawford, Gervonta Davis, and he go from one to another, one to another end. But I think he needs to stay where he at. He goes up there to 147. He's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna get knocked out. He just don't fight like that. He fights at the level of his competition that he's fighting, but he just don't fight above that level. And he got to stop talking about the Lomachenko fight. That was how long ago? And now look at Lomachenko. Now he's at a certain age where he really doesn't care, about boxing really no anymore. So I'm just trying to find out what's his angle, and where he's going to end up at, So, and
He gonna
basically,
probably end up. I got a suspicion he gonna wind up with Golden Boy. I
yeah,
think Golden Boy. I think Golden Boy is a good natural home for To if he doesn't end up at if he doesn't resign release Bob Arum. I mean, he may. Who knows? He may go to Al Heyman if he's Al Heyman could do some work with him because he's got a lot of fighters at 147 that To can get fights from. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's just gonna be interesting to see what's going on with To. I'm glad at least we talking about him.
yeah, oh yeah, most definitely. And you know what? I'm with you on the fight the other night. It was kind of steep, $90, but
Oh yeah.
the main event, you know, Malenka, he surprised me. I really have to admit, I was wrong. He really did surprise me. He stood there. He didn't do a lot of lateral movement like my favorite fighter, Jamel. But he stood there. He gave it what he got. And Callan Plant, he showed that he had a ring IQ. You know, and I like that. So, but I'm all good. I'm all good with what happened. So, I mean, I got my money's worth. I think. So,
Yeah. I thought I
yeah.
did. I did.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna hold you on for now. I just
No,
want
you
to
good. I'm enjoying
chop it
talking
up.
to you, man. Take your
Yeah.
time.
Yes, sir. So, but everything else been going good, man, and I'm doing my thing, and still take care of mom and dad. They not doing so good right now, but
No, I'm
everything's
sorry to hear
okay.
that, man.
Yeah. So, but hey, come on back to Chicago, man, and visit.
Yeah. I'll be there in damn, when am I coming back to Chicago, man? I'll be coming back to Chicago before too long. I'm going to New Orleans in October, but all right, bro.
Okay.
Appreciate you, man. Get
Okay.
back.
I appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
man. All right.
All right, man.
Take care.
Peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. You know, god dang well, T.O. ain't fighting Godzilla. Let's get it happening, dog. All the kings have fallen. All the kings have fallen. Woo, Seema. Salute for your consistency of great content. Man, thank you so much for that $25 holler, brother. That is, it's huge. Thank you, man. And now we do have a channel sponsor, I do believe, which is SEMA as the channel sponsor for the day. Because I don't think there was a Calcula was the channel sponsor. So we got two. Let me put the channel sponsors up real fast. Oh, actually, I got to rewrite. I'll rewrite that and get that up. Thank you, man. Appreciate you so much, man. Except Tank. Yeah, they all gone. Hi, he said, come back home, OG. Yeah, man, I love Chicago, man. Main 3 said, you've been cooking today, bro. Keep up the good work. Yeah, man, I didn't want to. That's why I put the MH Black one on there today. So we can get some of that going on. Yeah, I'm listening to y'all thinking something is wrong with some of y'all people, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm listening to y'all thinking something's wrong with the people y'all listen to. No clue. That's like, you know who says some dumb shit? And this is somebody who was very, very, very wealthy and successful. Steve Harvey gives some of the dumbest fucking advice. Steve Harvey gives some of the dumbest advice, man. First of all, let's be very clear, man. Sometimes when you get super, super successful, something comes into play called luck. Sometimes you get lucky. You in the right place at the right time, when around the right people, doing the right thing. Steve Harvey, again, dog, when you compare him to, how can I say this? As a comedian, Steve Harvey is moderately talented comedian. A moderately talented comedian. But God dog, that man right there is ambitious. He's a what? Steve Harvey is a what? Okay, yeah, sure. Dude, let me tell you, man, Steve Harvey is not funny. To me, I do not find Steve Harvey funny at all. I've always looked at Steve Harvey like this. What is so funny about this dude? This dude he steals I've heard all of his jokes before. All of them. He has never cracked a joke that I've not heard from before. No, I have never heard him. Now, what he'll do is he got good one-liners. He's a real good smart ass. He's quick-witted, but he's mean-spirited, bro. He has more talent than you? No, I don't know. I don't think he has more talent than me. Just depends on what he has talent at. He's funnier than me. That's for sure. I write better than him. I guarantee you that. I will whoop his ass in a debate any day of the week. I don't think he's more talented than me. He's just got more money, and he's funnier. And of course, Steve Harvey steals jokes. I've never listened to him crack a joke I hadn't heard before. I have never heard Steve Harvey crack a joke that I have not already heard. Never, not any of them, have I heard a joke from him that I have not heard from other people. So, no, and he's an asshole too. He was in Chicago, dude. He's a jerk. So it's like, man, he's a jerk. He does, hey, dude, seriously, man, he's not always professional. He's elitist as shit. But no, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Steve Harvey, bro. Hell no, he ain't Bernie Mac. Dude, he don't even belong on the same stage as Bernie Mac. Dude, we got Chicago. There were a bunch of comedians at the All Jokes Aside that were funnier than him. A bunch of them. were funnier than him. That shit, I can't remember what his name is, the dude, but he didn't fit the part, man. He tried to steal Bernie Mac's movie role, and yeah, I heard what's his name said that. He's a Q. He a Q though. No, actually, Qs tend to be very, very smart though. Yeah, R.I.P. Bernie Mac, man. Bernie Mac was really a gifted comedian, just really funny, naturally funny guy. Let me tell you, D.L. Hughley is about this tall. Dude, I knew D.L. Hughley was short. But God dog, man, he is he's like a pygmy, man. Dude, I mean, he's all right. He's kind of mean-spirited, though. But they're good, man. Yeah, my favorite comedian is obviously Bernie Mac. And Cat Williams, man. Cat Williams is great, too. He said, hey, Ray Harris said, I saw him at a comedy club one time and asked him for a pic, and he brushed me off like I was beneath him. Yeah, that's how he is. He's a jerk. Yeah, D.L. Hughley's an asshole. Like, just around him, you're like, this dude's an asshole, man. Makes Cat Williams look tall. I'm telling you, man, he's a little-ass dude, man. A little-ass dude. I seen him at a comedy club one time and asked for a pic, and he brushed me off. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, Nah. What's his name had an attitude like that? I heard Godfrey change his attitude back. But I saw Godfrey one time, dog. I want to slap Godfrey. It's like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? First of all, I know Godfrey. So Godfrey was a nice guy in high school. I think he went to Lane Tech? I think he went to Lane Tech. Ran track. Nice dude, man. Maybe like a year behind me. D.L. Hughley was a Crip. I can't speak of it. He's a little asshole, though. I know that. Mainframe 3 said, leave my frat brothers alone. Hey, man, your Qs be smart as hell, man, but y'all funny acting as hell. Yeah, I met Godfrey last year in Schaumburg. He was actually cool. Yeah, he's back to being cool. I heard he's back to being cool. That's what I heard. I heard he got off his high horse. Once he had to start working, because he was, at the time he was an asshole. He was kind of like he was trying to be Eddie Murphy. At this point in time, I think he settled into his career more. Yeah, Corey Holcomb seemed like he looked cool. I probably wouldn't get along with Corey Holcomb, though. Corey Holcomb be talking crazy as hell, like somebody ain't gonna throw. Hell no, DJ Hughley ain't 5'7". DJ Hughley is not 5'7". Hughley is about the same height as Gervonta Davis. Little ass dude. Little ass pygmy ass dude. Yeah, he got humbled, bro. Yeah, he calmed down with all that bullshit, bro. I'm telling you, man, he made me want to slap him because I knew him. I'm like, dude, I know you. This dude we used to be at track meets all the time. He's cool with my sister. He's cool with people in my neighborhood. We all knew each other. Godfrey was a cool dude. He's funny, nice guy, man. Every time you talk to him, he's like, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm like, man, what's up, Godfrey? But then when he got on that damn stage, and all jokes aside, man, on the south side of Chicago, all jokes aside on South Michigan, a little bit south of Roosevelt and Michigan, dog, his attitude was fucking terrible. And then my sister said he saw him somewhere and his attitude was terrible. And then a couple years later, they saw him and his attitude went back to what it was. So he had like his, he had his humble pie, bro. Pretty much. Or I don't know what it was. Maybe he just realized he was being an asshole and stopped acting out of character because he's really a nice guy. Like I said, I know him. So it's not like I'm talking about somebody I half know. I know Godfrey. I know Marcus. I knew all the dudes at Lane Tech. Those dudes used to kick it with. We was cool. We ran against each other in track meets, all of that. But sometimes, man, when you make it, you start thinking, you start feeling yourself a little bit. That was my experience with him. And other people are not like that, bro. But it is what it is, man. You know, but then again, people sweat you a lot. It can make you behave in certain ways. No, he did not have something going on, Thomas Kelly, 2 times. 3 times? No. 1 time, yes. 2 times, maybe. 3 times, and well known that that's what was going on with you? No. That shit was known by everybody that knew Godfrey that he had that attitude. Everybody that I know that knew Godfrey said he had that attitude. But that was back in, that's probably back in the 90s, early 2000s. You know what I mean? It's probably that last time I saw him was in the 90s. So those guys were still there. They were still kind of coming up. Why you got Diddy Devin as the cover? Because Diddy did it. It's the end of Diddy and it's the end of Diddy Devin. It's the end of Diddy Devin. It's the end of Diddy Devin. And just to see how crazy things change, man. I also got it because I thought maybe I could get Frequent Flyer to click the link today. I missed the Hanos clan. I'm trying to prod the Haney clan into coming back. Because seriously, I don't really want to believe that you guys were paid to do the representation that you were doing. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to think that, you know what, I was right. And these guys were paid to deal with Devin Haney. Because it only took you a little bit of time to say enough stuff to kind of save face. For eventually for you guys to completely disappear. Lane Tech, Addison, and West. Yes, sir. Lane Tech. Yeah, he went to Lane Tech. I'm pretty sure he went to Lane Tech. I thought he went to Lane Tech. Green. Ain't they green and black or something like that? Freaking was getting cooked yesterday. By who? Two Cents said it's true, Blackwell. It was all propaganda with Haney. Let me tell you, 2 Cent. I know it was because Bill told me. Bill told me. Now that it's all said and done, I can tell you, I know. I've been known. Been known. They came in and they were doing a Turki Alalshikh. Buying up the place. See a bunch of poor people, a bunch of struggling cats, you got some money, and you come buy the place up. You just buy the place up. And that's what he did. He bought the place up. But he couldn't buy everybody because some people had too much money. Somebody else, certain people already had too much money. So you can't buy certain people because the certain people got too much money. And they have a long vision. They're like, nah, dog, that ship's gonna burn like a champ, bro. Your boy Claymore really grinding my gears with the BS. He terrible. What'd he do? Tell Claymore I challenged him to a debate. He'll never come back. Yes, the red and the black. What is this? Yes, green. Oh, yeah. Green, black, and white. Yeah. Yeah, it's green. Yeah. Yeah, I was kicking it with him. Y'all don't remember Nate Turner, though. Not the Nate. There was a Nate Turner. Nate Turner was this played football for Oklahoma Sooners. He went to Oklahoma Sooners. They thought he would make it to the league. I don't know if he ever made it to the league, though. But, man, he could play some fucking football. Went to Mount Carmel. So I used to kick it with him at Mount Carmel. It was him, Godfrey. It was at Lane Tech. Both of them. I don't really know how good Godfrey was, though. I know that dude from, what's his name? Alan. What's his name was nasty, though. Wound up playing. I think he wound up getting to Oklahoma and they were like, ooh, he ran up against some big boys. I got to be the most faithful non-wrench superstar in this chat. You know you are Reality Re. You know you cold when you don't need a wrench. Reality Re. Man, he will never come back to debate you. He beat you. You beat him so bad he went crawling anywhere he could fit. No, for real, man. Tierlander said, Godfrey acts a bit coonish to me. He's African. He's African. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different because he's African. But Godfrey was cool, man. He grew up in a black neighborhood, though. He went to a black school. He definitely, but, not everybody thinks a lot. He do, though. I mean, I really couldn't tell you. They said, hey, Claymore Rain and Ray Davis turned weird as hell. Nah, they started off weird, bro. Joshua Riley, they started off weird. We all kind of weird, to tell you the truth. We all kind of weird. To be honest, it was decent marketing moved by Bill, but there has to be some truth to the marketing and not just all lies. That ish backfired because they were actually starting to believe the bullshit. Let me address this in 2 seconds. Devin could have never got to where he was without that, though. And he owes an eternal debt of gratitude to Black Fight Fan TV. It's my personal belief. My personal belief is that they owe an eternal debt of gratitude to Black Fight Fan TV for what he did for Devin. Because he really did that for Devin. I mean, he was visionary when it came to Devin. He really was. And I thought that them pushing that on that show, I thought it was excellent for Devin Haney. Devin Haney he got a core fan base that he didn't have. He got the core fan base that he didn't have. He may have 1,000, 2,000 people, 500 people, 100 people, whatever, just constantly talking about him all the time, creating an echo chain for him. That's very valuable. That's very valuable. And it was an idea, and it was my idea. Because I said, look, man, isn't it smarter to have 5 or 6, 10 channels all talking about the same thing, pushing the same thing to create more noise around that fighter? Now, obviously, it's obvious and the right thing to do, and people could have thought of themselves independently, but that was obviously what people were going to do. That's what the Boxing Writers Association of America does. They band together and loosely support one narrative. And that narrative will string through all kind of different boxing articles. It will string through awards. It will string through pound for pound lists. Everything that those writers in the Boxing Writers Association of America do when they work together to create this message, they carry to no matter what platform they go to. If they work for Ring, then they move to boxing scene, and then I don't care if they move to Yahoo, wherever they go, they keep that fraternity of brotherhood, that brotherhood and sisterhood of that Boxing Writers Association together, and they deliver those common messages. That's not anything different than the LDBC was doing. Pushing the common message that they want to push for the good of that fighter. And I appreciate that. And I think that is a very good thing. And I hope that people continue to do that for Black American fighters. I think the issue that came from me, and not necessarily with any individual people, was that doing that and at the same time destroying other Black fighters' reputations is the problem. If I want to do and talk, because I like Shakur Stevenson. I like Shakur Stevenson. And it doesn't matter how many times you guys talk bad about Shakur Stevenson, whether or not you have a good point or not. I'll acknowledge that you have a good point about Shakur, but then my tone is still going to be supportive of Shakur. Because I think Shakur is an excellent fighter. He seems to be a smart young man who very much is wanting to take care of his young daughter and his girlfriend. They got a family thing going on too with Jaquan Moses and Wally Moses and all the stuff that they're doing out there in New Jersey and what they're doing in Houston. I can appreciate that. And better believe it, we need it and they need it. But the problem with Devin was you went to knifing everybody else. You used it not just as a way to build Devin, but a way to tear other people down. If you're going to use an echo chamber for good, the good of a fighter to reach a goal that you think is worthy. My problem is turning that same thing around and ripping at Gervonta Davis like nobody's business, and ripping at Teofimo Lopez like nobody's business, and ripping at Ryan Garcia, and ripping at Gary Russell Jr., and ripping at Jojo Diaz, and ripping at name it. Teofimo Lopez, before it was over, said and done, it was a carnage of everybody's reputation that was anywhere around Devin. That's too much. That was just too much. Because you wind up isolating yourself from the guy that has most of the fans, which is Gervonta. When y'all started picking fights with Gervonta's crew, that's when problems started happening. Because Gervonta has real fans. Gervonta Davis's core fan base was probably as big as Devin's when Gervonta Davis was an amateur. Because he had Baltimore. Devin doesn't have that. He's from Oakland, but he didn't grow up there. He's from Vegas, but ain't nobody there. That was the problem, 2 Cent, for me. And that's why I want him to come back. Because again, I like the development of black fighters and us as a community supporting fighters in our own community. If I'm from Chicago. Southpaw TV is from Chicago. Hey, look, how many YouTube channels are really from Chicago? Me, KQKC, Southpaw, Windy City Assassin. There's other people there, but hey, man, I got a brotherhood with Southpaw because he's from the Chi. So I ain't got to agree with everything that he says, and he doesn't agree with everything that I say. But it's still some commonality there. I'm not going to war with the fan base of Southpaw, or going to war, or he's going to war with my fan base or my support base. Why? What good would that do? Y'all want to be DJ academics in this bitch and get famous, shitting on somebody else famous. No, I didn't like any of that. That's why I do hope for Devin Haney to come back. And I hope he comes back strong. I really do. Because he seems like a really nice guy. And I understand what they're doing. For me, the problem has always been the attack on other fighters. The Shakur Stevenson, he's gotten so much. And listen how it works. When Shakur had a problem with Devin, everything that was said about Shakur by Devin Haney fans, once Shakur had a problem with Gervonta, Gervonta fans took everything that was said by Devin Haney fans and slapped it on the head of Shakur. Dev got cut. Yeah. Chi-Town. Dev got to cut some ANCP and get a new train. Yeah. Man, really? Man, I didn't think we did that type of stuff. I didn't. That is very anti-shy. Dev got a Fanon. It's not over for Devin. He can rebuild his Fanon. What does Devin need to? I don't know. Devin need to keep fighting. He got himself where he is. He'll figure it out. Y'all keep talking slick about Devin. He gonna come see you. Please come see me. Please come see me. What's up, Alan Sostan? Wrong. Devin started that shit. Boxing Hacker don't make shit up. They were Devin's opposition, and those fighters were doing this. No, they were not doing the same thing. Tio started ripping at Devin first base. You're fucking lying. Tank has put Devin down. Dude, please stop it. Man, Boxing Hacker, you can bring your ass up here. Come tell them goddamn lies if you want. Man, I've had months of debunking of all y'all. Hey, Seema, again, brother, thank you so much for that support on the chat, bro. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, go lying again. Yeah, Hacker just want to say anything to sound good. That's Hacker. Hacker like to say whatever sounds good. That's where he is. Boxing Hacker likes to be like, hey, let me just say some shit. How much did Bill offer you for nine? No, I didn't get offered. I got threatened. I didn't get an offer. I got a threat. That's what I got. Nah, but I was offered a few $1,000s is what I was told. I never entered into the negotiation. I was told a few $1,000s. And I was like, and they were like, yeah, I can get you like a few $1,000s. Because I said, I asked, how much is Bill paying? And it was really non-committal what he was paying. And then they told me, oh, we can get you a couple thousand, because I was like, man, you guys, we got to somebody got to be getting paid for all this shit. And it was like, well, he promised that he would do it, some money down the line when a fight gets happened and all of that. And plus I was on the phone with Bill and somebody else. Bill literally called somebody else on the phone with me and said, hey, man, this dude got what you asked to do. He got it done for free. Why are you charging me? And then I said, hey, look, man, I'm not charging anybody. I'm doing this as a cat's paw for the LDBC. I don't want any money. Anybody that was listening to those conversations, like Fahim, you remember when I did the cat's paw video? The cat's paw video was for me to expressly tell everybody that I ain't got shit to do with this. The only reason I give a shit about this raggedy ass shit going on is somebody asked me to do a favor, so I organized this thing, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I knew full well that fight wasn't going to get made that way, because that's not how fights are made. But they just insisted on continuing to do it. That's what Bill wants. So that's what Bill got. It's what it is. And they do it all, and people do it all over the place. Nah, Thomas Hill, you're not going to offer me a couple $1,000. Dude, I've gotten $1,000 on a super chat. Dude, I've made $1,000 in a live stream before. I've made $1,000 in a live stream before. Why would I take $1,000 for my soul? I can get out this house and go drive an Uber and make $1,000 in a month. Fuck would I sell my soul for that for? Couple thousand, 10,000. That shit'll be gone and your whole engine's fucked because nobody believes you anymore. Because everybody got to double and triple check everything you say. No, that's pound wise and penny foolish. It's not that easy for now. Know what is not that easy? What do you mean? What's not that easy? You doing a lot of talking, bro. You and I doing no clicking. Well, look, no, what you need is, look, man, if you have a business, let's look about a business. $1,000, it is that easy. What you talking about? Look, you want me to get $1,000? I'll get $1,000 in a live stream. You want to watch it? I'll do this. Watch this. This is how I get $1,000 in a live stream. You ready? This is how I could get $1,000 in a live stream. This photo is autographed by both Leon Spinks and Muhammad Ali. Both of these fighters are deceased. You will never get these again. This is a signed glove with Tommy Hearns. The highest bidder, this is going to go to Upton Gym. The proceeds of all of the people that support what the money that we're raising for the channel is going to keep that, but the winning amount is going to go to Upton Gym, and you are going to get these two things that are worth well more than your $260 donation. Because what I did allows for you to get something at a much discounted rate, but yet at the same time works for everybody. Because, dude, I'm smart. I don't have to take the easy way out. I don't need the shortcut. I'm smart enough to try to figure it out my damn self. I have a way to give you value. That's why I talk about the MH Blackwell and all those things, because I know you guys can't talk about this to these guys. You can try to keep your conversation going by breaking down Sheikh Ati Diop and Francis Galton and their effects on and their relationship to the election going on between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump and what the root of this. You guys don't have the ability to do that, most of you. And if you can't talk boxing. So, or maybe I'll do something else of benefit for you. No, I do not need to play step and fetch for Bill Haney for any amount of money. No. No, I'll drive a truck before I do that. I will go get my CDL and I'll be right there next to Rollo in a box truck all damn day before I sell my soul to him for a couple $1,000. That shit would have been spent, by the way. All that money was already spent too. And now where are you? I work 40 hours a week and still stuff to make an extra 1,000. Bro, you ain't me, homie. You not me, homie. You not me. What you want me to tell you? You work 40 hours a week. It's tough for you to make an extra $1,000. It's tough for me to make extra $1,000, but I can do it. How tough is it for you to get your ass out there in that car you got and go sign up for DoorDash? Drive 3 hours for DoorDash or Uber and get you an extra $1,000. Start another YouTube channel. How about that? How about I'll start a Black Consciousness YouTube channel. And I'll talk about that because I have the ability to do that. And then I'll work and I'll do it myself. I'm swear to God, the last time I'd never want to be relying upon another person in my life for money. I swear I do. I do not want to be reliant upon anybody for their money. If I can provide a service for you and I can get it, then cool. But ain't no way I was going to do that shit. Hey, you can do DoorDash and live 3-4 days a week for 3 hours and you can make 1,000. Yeah, exactly. Cut grass is $60 a yard. Get your ass out there with a lawnmower or something. Go flip a pack, nigga. Go flip a pack. Yeah, something. Don't we all? No. Totally relying upon. No. You are right, Triolano. I'm saying I don't want to be totally reliant. I don't want to be totally reliant. I don't want anybody in my life ever again just single-handedly to have so much power in my life that they can really, really, really make me stress. That's the benefit of having your own business, because that's where you are when you have your own business. You have to rely on customers, but you know the life cycle of a customer is finite. That never prevents you from going to get another customer and reduce your dependence on that one. Resell what shit? Do online surveys? All right, there you go. There's that link. Don't nobody want no smoke. Somebody want to debate politics with me? Somebody want to debate that education with me? I know you don't. I know you don't. Oh, hey, hold on. What did I do? What the fuck is this? Why am I acting like I am? No. Hey, man, Alan Sostan, thank you, sir. $10 support. Thank you, bro. Bro, you got to go. And you're also banned. Alan Sostan, thank you for the $10 holler, brother. And Ralph Chestnut said, channel support. Thank you, man. Hell yeah, sell some MAGA hats. Blagger hats. Sell some blagger hats. Sell some blagger hats. Hey, Anthony Matthews said, Lakewood, New Jersey loves Fanon. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Lakewood, New Jersey. Incel, man, I ain't seen Incel in a minute. What up, Incel? Thank you for that support, Incel. That's huge. Show support, man. Thank you, Incel. Say you a blagger hat or something. No, dog, I ain't got a problem with Republicans, but y'all start fucking around with education. You trust Republicans with education? You're tripping. I'm telling you right now, bro. T. Orlando said midtown. T. Orlando said midtown. Hell no, they don't love me. They don't even know me. I got up out of Dodge, bro. Woo-wee. What's going on, King Alley? How you feeling today, man? How you feeling today, man? Oh, he tried to put me in Midtown. He tried to put me in Midtown, dog. Yeah, dog. Oh, man, this has been so fun, man. So fun. Theo Guyton in the building, man. Good morning, Theo Guyton. Oh, shit. I got to get this off. Hold on one second. God, oh, man, sometimes I'd be like, God, it looks so, ooh. You ever seen like a picture of yourself and be like, God, dog, I look like my relatives? I just saw a picture of myself. I'm like, man, you look like your brother. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh, shit, no. Yes, sir. Man, this has been such a fun show. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. I know we talked about a lot of things that wasn't black. It's embarrassing to be a Democrat. I'm conservative. I mean, Democrats are conservative. All these people are right-leaning people. What's going on, Divine? Somebody had them strong genes. Yeah, my mama. Everybody looks like my mother in the face. I'm built like my dad, though. Yeah, but yeah, my mother got strong genes. Them Creoles got them strong genes, man. I'm telling you. You'd be amazed how just what you think is a recessive trait ain't recessive with them. Anyway, always enjoy your show, especially interactions with the folks in the chat. Thank you, Thomas Hill. Divine, I'm good, man. Somebody tell me why people think Crawford is ready for Canelo. Man, he's 36 years old. Shit. You think what do you want him to do? Wait 10 years? He wants to fight. I want him to have the fight, man. It'd be a good fight, man. We'll kick it that night. If Terrence Crawford fights Canelo Alvarez, bro, we're gonna have a blast that night. So let's make it happen. You know, aside from all of this, you know, positioning is like obviously because many of you guys are on the team of these fighters, members of these fighters' teams. If we get outside of that and just think as boxing fans, like, hey, man, that would be a good fun to watch. That'd be a good fight to watch. We got, dude, that Munguia fight, or not Munguia, the Berlanga fight was way better than people thought it was going to be. So, I mean, maybe we should make some of these fights and just hope that it's an exciting fight and the fight itself actually winds up being entertaining, which does not make a great case for the Shakur Gervonta fight, though, to be honest. You know? But look, man, if I can't get anybody on here to talk to me, then we have had a marvelous 2.5 hours. I have not talked to anybody today. Not one single caller today. I don't know if that's because you don't, but there's been plenty of people in the chat. I don't know if that's because you don't like me or I've just done a very good job at presenting these things to you today. But whatever the case is, man, I miss y'all. I do, Hanos Clan. I know y'all didn't think I was going to kick at y'all this long, but you know, you talked a lot of shit. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Rick, click the link, champ, and talk tomorrow. No, they don't come around no more, dog. Yeah, they don't come around no more. They wanted all the smoke all the time. They would line up. 3-4 of them in a row. Somehow all the Haney bots got early ship jobs. Now, hey, man, what's my guy's name, dude? What's my guy's name? Light-skinned dude, kind of redhead, big Terrence Crawford fan. Would always come up here and debate with me, man, during the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight. It's something like Phenomenal Show, but I cannot remember what his handle is. I can see his face. I can't hear his name. Can anybody remember? He was on a panel all the time with like me and it was him, Jeffrey Brooks, Brian Dockery. God, I can't remember his name, dog. I've been thinking of you, dog. He was around the same. It was seriously, man. It was the same time, man. And I have not seen him since. But he was a Bud fan. No, I'm not talking about Kyle Porter. I'm not talking about Kyle Porter. I'm talking about. He's a good dude too, man. I can't remember his name, his handle, for nothing. Or I'd be calling him out by name. I just saw a channel where it's reported that Canelo Berlanga did 400K buy. Who reported that? Blue Blood? Did Blue Blood report that? No, yeah, it was a brother. It was a brother. No, I'm not talking about Kyle Porter. I'm talking about no, bro, because Kyle Porter really wasn't here heavy during that time with the Errol and Terrence fight. I'm gonna think of it eventually because I haven't seen him in a long time, and his face is in my mind. Hollow Davis, what up, man? Who reported it? Yeah, but I mean, Kyle still comes around. Kyle Porter still comes around. It's Porter Pools. Give me the link to that. That they did 400,000 because that's right around Gervonta. That means Gervonta is the face of boxing. Boxing Fanatical said that. I don't know who Boxing Fanatical is. Yeah, he was light skinned. He's about my color. Yeah. E-money bags. Man, where the hell? Tony Robinson, you going to debate me on Saturday about what, Tony Robinson? What you want to debate me about on Saturday, Tony Robinson? Yeah, E-Money Bags, man. Yeah, I ain't seen E-Money Bags in a minute. Has anybody seen E-Money Bags? If you see E-Money Bags, tell E-Money Bags bring his ass back. I hope he's doing well. I hope everything's okay, but I haven't seen E-Money Bags in a while, man. I used to chop it up with E-Money Bags all the time, man. Or Brian Dockery, man. I ain't seen Brian, but it's slow right now. Yeah, E-Money Bags, man. Yeah, E-Money Bags. Okay, Windy City Assassin. Hold on, let me see. Nah, drink more water. I don't think drink. Where would that come from? Okay. It's too early to get those numbers, man. Didn't they just, what's today? Said it takes 10 days, man. It won't be out till a week from today is when they should start getting them. A week from today. Nah, it was E-Money Bags, man. E-Money Bags, who I was thinking of? E-Money Bags. Yeah, that's my guy, E-Money Bags, man. I liked arguing with E-Money Bags. They was saying seven. Who said 750? That shit ain't do no goddamn 750. Savage Killer Queen. Whoever said that, lying. It's 750K? No way. Not with that card. That T-Mobile was packed like a mug, though. I mean, if you're talking about the money, Canelo going to get his money. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Thank you guys so much for your support today. We will be back tomorrow, but let me tell you, I may go on early tomorrow. So keep a lookout. I may be on at 7 a.m. tomorrow. There's a chance that I'll be on at 7 a.m. tomorrow. If I'm not at 7 a.m. tomorrow and I'm at 8, then I'm going to play you guys an interview that I got. Because I want to be, but I don't know if y'all are actually able to get on 70. Get on at 7 o'clock. King Judah. I don't know. King Judah is big on Keith Thurman. Matthew Bishop, you'll see King Judah when you talk about Keith Thurman, man. A lot of people are like, they're transient with the fights of their favorite fighters. I'm up at 6. I'll be there. Okay, that's what's up, Trash Talk Gaming. Oh, okay, here. Thank you, bro. I don't see you said you sent it on. Fuck, what am I doing? I got to get out of here, but what was the email you sent? Because I don't see it in. Oh, okay. I don't see it, man. It must have got it. It's not here. I saw it though. Can you send it again? Because I thought I did see it and I was going to send it, but maybe I must have accidentally deleted it or something. Because I don't see it. Can you please send that again? I'm so sorry, man. I messed that up. I don't know. I saw it and I was going to respond to it, Jay. Because I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's Jay. What do I gotta... I'll wait for you, Jay, to tell me if you can send it again. Okay, cool. And then as soon as I see it, I'll send you my address. But look, man, I'm about to get out of here. Topic, the downfall. And how are you going to debate that topic, Tony Robinson? That's not a debatable topic, Tony. Here's the link, Tony. You got to have a position that you're taking to debate. Like if you believe something and I believe what you're saying is not true or is not the best way to do something, you got to tell me what you think and have a specific thesis. I mean, a premise. You have to have a premise. That's not a premise. So what do you want to argue about it? We need to do X to do Y. The downfall was caused by this. The uprising will be caused by that. And then if I disagree, then we can debate. But if we agree, there's no debate. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not somebody that's going to debate you about something that I don't agree with. If I agree with you, I'm going to tell you I agree with you, period. I'm not going to be like, oh, my job is just to disagree with you and find a way no matter what you say. I'm never going to do that. I'm going to only debate people that I disagree with. No, Jamel does not have a belt. No, Jamal does not have a belt, rather. But look, I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for your support today. It was huge today. Thank you so much. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.